Okay, so now we're done with showing the new team features. I'm just going to move on to showing you the changes to setting up games and things like that. Okay, so I'm now on my schedule tab here. I have a few games and practices set up. So let's just set up a new game. So event type here, let's just show you a couple of new things that exist. We always had game, scrimmage, practice, but I've also added other categories. One's called other events. So this is for things like team meetings, dinners, things like that that you want to keep track of that are associated with your team, but don't necessarily involve playing the game of soccer. And then finally, trial game. This is something where you can set up a trial game and then actually practice playing with SoccerDad, and it won't affect the stats for the season. You'll still be able to look at reports and things like that, but it won't update those sort of cumulative totals that SoccerDad keeps track of for you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it on game for now. So the team that it's picked is the Blue Sharks, the last thing that I was working with. So the organization of this is just a little different. The next thing I pick, these are the opposing teams. So here you see the orange team that I just set up. And as I said earlier, if you don't have opposing teams set up, you can always start setting them up from here. So we're going to play orange, and this is to say whether it's a home or an away game. So let's just say yeah, it's an away game. So now when I go in to create my event, SoccerDad knows enough to actually populate the description with something meaningful. So it'll put those team names the other way around for a home game. So in lots of cases, all you have to do here is actually set the date. So we're a little late today. We'll put it on Saturday, and we'll make it at 10 a.m. Okay. And that's enough for right now. So there's my game, volunteers and practices we had before, and really the game fields are largely unchanged. All I'm going to do is for this demo I'm going to shorten the game down to something very short, just so I can show all the features. I'm just going to play a 4-minute game, and I'm going to have 1 minute for halftime. So this is just for demo purposes, so that I can actually show you the whole game in real time. And then just a little tweaking of descriptions here. The most typical 4 quarters. And positioning type and things like that. Those control the positioning algorithm, and I'll again show you a little bit later how those are used. Okay, so setting up a game involves far less data entry than it did in the previous version.